This is Colin Dijs, and in this video you'll see a live masterclass recording. For the entire month of December, every day I will give you a specific part of the masterclasses. I will prepare a playlist to the site, so no matter when you're watching this, you can click on the playlist, go to the next video, part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, until the masterclass is completed, and then there will be a next one available. If you want to attend these masterclasses live with me, ask your questions all about native ads, check the link in the description below for very affordable group coaching. I hope you enjoy, and if you have any questions, feel free to drop them down in the comments below. An insight in my life. Oh, Mr. Roncini, my bad. Apologies. Yes, apologies. Go ahead, my friend.
Did you start it with the top 200 widgets on the list?
I asked my account manager for top traffic, because I told her with the desktop I don't want to run into any reach problems, right? And she allocated me like 20 widgets. So the problem was I did rush it a little bit, because on Friday night I put the campaign together in like 15 minutes. I just wanted to get it through compliance. I submitted it at like 6 p.m. to compliance. She got it approved for me, but then it got rejected because I didn't put in any legal documents. So I was like, fuck it. And then on Saturday, she gave me entry again on compliance, and it got approved. So I was like, fuck it. I'll just leave the 20. The option that you could do in this example, or I could do, is ask for an expansion list. But I would only do this as soon as the 16 that are yet to be tested have been removed. Then you have like 3 profitable ones. And then you can just add the next 20 or 50, which are next on the traffic list, to the campaign. So you do like batched. Not ideal, right? Because we would prefer to test it once, and once the profitability has been established, we just milk the campaign. But you could do that, and I think that would be a good option.
And how many widgets would you be suitable to test?
For my budget, I would say give me at least 200, 400.
It's relative to the budget, so yeah.
Yeah, like, okay. I mean, the thing is, once you get 200 widgets, your bid floor has to start somewhere. So if you get 200 widgets, there will never usually be more than 25, 40 active at a time, because they are in different bid floor levels, right? So while I am basically taking on batch by batch, you are still taking them on batch by batch, depending on how you raise the bid floor. Although they're all clustered in one campaign from the start. That's how you can basically view it. And that's why you should never be stressed by having too many widgets. It's only a good thing in terms of reach. The only problem could be that it might take a long time to test, and a lot of people might not be as patient enough, right, to dig through all the data. But once you have a campaign which has like a good indication like this one, I would prefer 1,000 placements.
And even considering the CPA rule, we wouldn't have enough budget to test them all. So yeah.
Like in a situation where, like for example, on this campaign that I have right now, right? The data is lining up quite good. The ROI is basically 25% per day, right? Obviously, this is a little bit of a different quality kind of campaign. I don't expect you to have the same results, but it's just an example. So 25% ROI in that example, then if we add new placements, the profitability might go down from 25 to 10, or from 25 to 0. But the new assets that are being tested should not be in such a quantity that it makes us invest money, right? Increase the cost. But if we could balance it, that basically what we're doing right now, we're testing for free, right? As long as the campaign is break even at that stage. Even if it would be at a minor investment, I think with like quality traffic, right? Tier 1 is usually a little bit better quality and higher payouts. It's very easy to turn around any significant losses, because let's say if you would have a tier 2 COD campaign with minus $1,000, we would say that's not recoverable, right? On a $60, $20 payout. But if this ClickBank campaign goes minus $2,000, I can still turn it around. Minus $5,000, I can still turn it around. but that's only 50 conversions, right? And even because it has upsells, it's probably only 35 conversions. And that all of a sudden is very much achievable. So again, the metrics have to line up. And as soon as you see that, which I feel that you do, it becomes just basic math. Yeah, okay, perfect. Mr. Don, we are ready for you while you're at work.
Yeah. I'm going to share my screen.
Yes.
Let me know if you can see it.
Yes, we can see it.
Okay, you see my dashboard?
Yes, we can see the dashboard.
Okay, great. Yeah, so a high level, this I'm running this weight loss offer in the Philippines.
Okay.
And so far I have run one set of teasers, and I found my winner, which was something that got majority of the views, and then which was this one. And then I added new variations of the same teaser in.
Okay.
Okay, and then on the widget level, I've been spending at the same bid level, and I've so far just paused one that has crossed my one-time CPA rule, and the rest are still going.
And what are your findings thus far with the campaign?
My finding, that I probably need a little more traffic. So far I'm still spending less than $10 a day.
How long has it been running?
Probably a week right now.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to be, I was talking to Ross today, and I'm going to be upping my bid on my teasers from 1.5 cents to about 2, to increase my bid in general.
Where's the coefficient at?
It's here, right?
Yeah, that's for the teaser. I mean for the widgets.
Oh, for the widgets? Oh, right. It's also 1.5.
1.5. All right.
Yeah.
So it's still, I mean, extremely low, right?
Extremely low. Yeah.
Relative to, okay, but we do see some problems, right? When I read this data, do we see the same problems, or do I only see problems? Maybe you are not aware of those.
Yeah. I mean, I know like my CTR isn't the best right now, but it's definitely improve.
Right. So the first stage of this campaign is collecting leads, correct?
Right.
Okay. So you're sending 1,670 unique people to this landing page. You have already identified that the landing page click-through rate is quite low, to be expected of a tier 3 geo, right? If you would get this to 25%, it would be amazing with 12%. If you get rid of the rubbish sources later, there might be some improvement. Yes. Yeah. Now you got 213 people, still for quite cheap, to your offer page, right?
Right.
213 people, that's a lot of people.
Right.
Right. It might not look like that many right here on the screen, but that's a lot of sessions on that page. Yet nobody opted in to receive a phone call.
Right.
It's not a credit card entry, it's just a phone call. It's a name and a phone number.
Yeah.
What is your thought pattern? How many clicks would you be willing to send to the offer in order to get one lead conversion?
That's a good question. Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably by 200, I should have gotten at least one conversion.
Well, I don't know. I'm asking you. The thing is, you got 213 clicks on the offer for 38 bucks. So cost-wise, you could throw in another 200 clicks, right? But the question is, At which point is enough enough? At which point do we establish that it simply doesn't convert?
Yeah, maybe at 500 clicks, I guess.
Sure. At least you have a point in mind. So that would be around $100, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. But I want you to have a cutoff point. Because if you don't have a cutoff point, every day is going to be another 100 clicks, right? Let's just give it another 100 clicks. And all of a sudden, 2,000 people have seen this page and nobody has opted in. Why? Because the offer just sucks.
Got it. Okay.
And you're still trying to up the bid. You're changing the teasers. You're applying the CPA rule. But it doesn't matter if people don't want what you're offering.
Right. Do you think it's probably the offer page that I could possibly rotate?
Well, I think in general, I would do like 400, 500 clicks because I simply don't think these people have the money. If the price is being shown, right? If you look at how cheap those clicks are, they're really cheap, right? Do you have like a CP fee? So it's like 2 cents cost per click. Sometimes even 1 cent cost per click. So the CP fee column in the middle.
Right.
Yeah. The traffic is really cheap, and it's cheap for a reason, right?
Right.
Usually, the cheaper the traffic, the more you would need to get one conversion, because people are just not in a purchase behavior. Where you would see, let's say, a 0.01% conversion rate with a 2 cent cost per click. If you go to Denmark, on your offer, you'll get the 18% conversion rate, but each click costs $7. Right? So the reason that it's so expensive is because there's a high likelihood of people converting because that's what the traffic is behaving like. So yeah, in this example, 500 clicks. If you would rotate, I would bring it down a little to like 300-400 clicks. But if you would want to rotate, you need to make sure that your lender flows into the other offer as well.
Right. I was thinking of the same offer, but a different offer page that they have.
Oh, that's possible.
On the
Definitely.
on the affiliate network.
Yeah, that's possible. Even what you could do if you want to do different offers and lenders, do like different paths within the same campaign. But that's making it a little complex, especially if it's your first campaign. Don't want to overkill it. But yeah, rotating the offers is like an easy fix. Just add them. That would be fine. And keep your eye on the as soon as it starts spending more, because everything has extremely low spend. But as soon as the widgets reach like around the $10 mark, and just extremely low CTRs like 2%, I see 0%, I see 4%. You know, it's extremely unlikely that a 4% widget would get traction ever. Right, like the 4.94 CTR, which says UTM sandbox, so the widget parameter is empty.